channel. My name is Emmanuel, and in this video I'm going to explain what Wix Studio text scaling means. So text scaling is simply a responsive design technique which is used to ensure that your text is responsive on all screen sizes, be it mobile, desktop, or a laptop screen. Studio, there are several ways you can scale up your text. So let's get started. First thing, go over to text. I'll just use this H1 example. Alright, here you can see that there's a little bit of spacing here within the text. Once I come over to the inspector panel, you see that the responsive behavior is to scale proportionally. And this simply means that on different website screens, like for tablets, see the font size changes to 29 pixels, and once you go over to mobile, so changes to 15 pixels. So this scale proportionally just means that it will scale to match the original heights and widths of the screen. The other option we have for text scaling is custom scale. And what custom scale simply means is just the option to set the font size of the elements or text differently for each screen size. And this is what I mean. Once you click on this custom scale and you go below where you have font size, you see these two options, from and to. Now what this simply means is that on larger screens the font size will be 76, while on smaller screens it will be 13. For larger screens, I just mean maybe tablets, laptops, and desktops. If I change it over to 80 pixel, and I go to the tablet's breakpoint, you can see that the font still remains at 80 pixel. When we go over to the mobile breakpoints, now you see that the font size is 13. So the custom scale is just a way for you to manually set the font sizes for each individual separate screen. So the custom scale is just a way for you to set the font sizes for each separate screen. And so the other option we have is for responsive behavior is wrap. Now this is somewhat similar to scale proportionally, as it wraps to fit the bounding box on other screen sizes like tablets. See that the font size still remains the same, but once you go to mobile, see that the text it collapses just to fit, to wrap around itself. So that's one option, text wrap. And the other responsive behavior that we have is fixed. Now what fixed simply means is that the element keeps the same size. This is 60 on all screen sizes. The font size will be 60. On tablets it will be 60, and on mobile it will be 60. But this right here on mobile it will be 60. So this is just a way to keep the same the same font size of the elements on all screen sizes. The option that we have for responsive behavior of the text is the hug. And what this hug simply does is just to remove the extra gaps in the bounding box, this text box right here. That's just all it does. On other screen sizes it will be the same. Now there's also another option. You can come over here to site styles and you go over to typography, and once you scroll down you see all the headings, heading 1, 2, 3 and 4, and of course the paragraphs. I will just click on it, and now you see the option to scale text. Now this just works like the fixed responsive behavior. If I remove this and click on apply, the H1, the font size will be 56 on all screen sizes. The font size will remain 56. That's what happens once you remove that scale text. But once you enable it, you see these two options, max and minimum. And what this max stands for is for the largest screen size, that is the desktop. And this minimum will be for the other screen sizes, tablets and mobile downwards. So if I change the font size here to 20 pixel and click on apply, then you see this heading 1 now. Originally the font size is 56, but on mobile the font size will be 20. Even when you scroll down, you can see the options here for the minimum width. So using the site styles, that's just a way to change it globally. Make sure that all the headings, they have their own unique breakpoints. I'm going to use a real example to show you how you can get responsive layouts once you've already mastered text scaling. So I'll come over here and add H1. Just rename it to Wix Studio text scale. Then I'll add a paragraph. And then finally I'll add a button. Then I'll stack all of them together. To stack, all you have to do is click on the elements and press shift and stack all of them together. Over here, I'll make sure that each and every one of them is center aligned. Now for the button, I'll just come over here to the responsive behavior. Instead of having it scale proportionally, I'll just set the responsive behavior to fixed. And over here on our site styles, for the heading, you can see that our minimum, that is on mobile devices, it will be 20 pixels. And then for the paragraph on mobile too, let me just change it to 13 pixel. And for mobile, I mostly use 12 to 15 for paragraphs. I think that will be more readable for the users. Click on apply. And once we check the text on different mobile breakpoints, like on tablets, and of course on mobile, you see that it does have a responsive layout because the text is scaling to match the width and height of each device. That's one way you can use text scaling for responsive design. I also want to add that, once you're dealing with multiple text like this, it's always best practice to put them into a stack, because the stack just acts like a container to hold all the elements. Because if I remove the stack and press on stack, this is how it looks like on mobile. The text is all scattered. It's really just best practice to put everything in the stack so you can have a responsive layout. So that's it for the video. Thank you once again for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, share and subscribe.